climate has changed. Survivors now feel more empowered to share their stories, take steps to end harassment and assault.
We will not tolerate violence against anyone. Zero tolerance does mean that.
In October 2017, MeToo went viral worldwide and gave people, especially women, the courage to call out and take steps to end harassment and assault.
I was 29 and I was sexually harassed and stalked.
I was 23 when I was raped.
I was 18 when I was sexually harassed in the workplace.
I was sexually assaulted multiple times, and I was always told that it was my fault.
I was 7 years old when I was sexually abused.
These brave women speak directly to the camera so that other survivors can be brave as well.
My cousin's sister got assaulted by the same person, and I remember feeling very frustrated with myself because I felt like if I had voiced this out earlier, I could have prevented another assault. That's when I actually felt a need to talk about this.
We need to increase the awareness of these messages across the country. And we need to support those who come forward to speak out in the way they have done. For far too long, perhaps, we have not acknowledged, understood, or acknowledged the problem. Acknowledgement is the first step, but we will do much more. We have zero tolerance for violence against anyone in our community. So whether, men, women, children, persons with mental disabilities, domestic maids, or people with different sexual orientations. And I repeat, that includes people with different sexual orientations. You get the same protection.
Right after MeToo went viral last year, the Sexual Assault Care Centre of Aware saw a 79% increase in the number of people reaching out for help. We know that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Most people still do not speak up when they face sexual violence. Almost every survivor had faced victim-blaming comments from people and professionals that they had trusted. And the AimForZero campaign seeks to change this.
The MeToo movement needs to keep going. And the reason that I wanted to do this video is to try and help people realize that it happens to so many more people than you would imagine. And I want to make other people who are going through this understand that you're not alone. This needs to stop. You can't have a policy and not do anything about it. You have to listen to people and you have to take action when reporting is made. And the government needs to do something to encourage employers to take disciplinary action.
The world that I inherited didn't give me the courage to confront those perpetrators. We need to start a movement if we want our children to inherit a better world than the one that was passed to us. We all need to work together.
Sexual harassment, domestic violence, sexual abuse of children are often thought as women's issues when in fact they are also men's issues. And so I hope that more men who are not abusive have the courage to approach and challenge men who are, so that we can really aim for zero tolerance in the future.
I think that we all have a collective responsibility to better educate ourselves. By educating yourself, you will know better how to respond to a survivor. People victim blame thinking they are not victim blaming, and they think that they have the best of intentions for the survivors, so it can be prevented, with more awareness and education.
Sexual harassment is a form of trauma, and trauma also requires intervention at different sectors. It can be emotional, it can be psychological, it can be physical. It requires a community of people to act against it.
Trauma-informed approach really helps. Let's say a survivor comes to you and speaks about her assault in a really calm and composed way. Somebody may think that she is uncaring, or that she's coping quite well, in fact, that she's really not that affected by the assault at all. But having trauma-informed knowledge, you may see that perhaps the survivor is detached and calm because that is the way that she's coping with the assault. So a trauma-informed approach really helps in guiding that intervention.
It's an issue that cuts across gender, race, class, age, relationships, and even professions. Go to our website, AimForZero.sg, and you will see a small box over here, a small form, and I would like you to please pledge that you will do something in the next 2 years to raise awareness about this issue and to promote zero tolerance to sexual violence.
We're going to go onto his Facebook page. He's going to press the button, and this is the campaign going viral, right?